If 2 is added to the numerator of a fraction, it becomes 4 by 7. If 3 is added to the denominator, it becomes 1 by 5. Find the fraction. So if 2 is added to the numerator of the fraction becomes 4 by 7. If 3 is added to the denominator of the fraction, it becomes 1 by 5. And we need to find the fraction. So what is unknown? The fraction is unknown. Or we can say that the numerator and the denominator of the fraction are the unknowns. So the numerator of the fraction and the denominator of the fraction are the unknowns. Let us denote the numerator by a variable x and the denominator by a variable y. So numerator is x and denominator is y. So this is the numerator and denominator. So the fraction becomes x by y. So this is the fraction x by y. Now what else is given to us? If 2 is added to the numerator. So if 2 is added to the numerator, the fraction becomes 4 by 7. Now we have taken the numerator as x. So if 2 is added to the numerator becomes x plus 2. So it becomes x plus 2. So this is the numerator if 2 is added to it. Now what will be the fraction if 2 is added to the numerator? It will be x plus 2 by denominator, which is y. So the new fraction will be x plus 2 by y. And this should be equal to 4 by 7, because this is what we have got after adding 2 to the numerator. So we have x plus 2 by y is equal to 4 by 7. Now what else is given to us? If 3 is added to the denominator. So if 3 is added to the denominator, the fraction becomes 1 by 5. The denominator is y. So if we add 3 to the denominator, it becomes y plus 3. That is, the denominator becomes y plus 3. What is the fraction? The numerator remains as x and 3 is added to the denominator. So the denominator is y plus 3. So this is the fraction after adding 3 to the denominator. So x by y plus 3 should be equal to 1 by 5 because these two are the same. So we have x by y plus 3 is equal to 1 by 5. Now these two are equations in two variables x and y. Let us call this equation as 1 and this equation as 2 and see if we can solve them. So this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. Now let us simplify them. So by cross multiplying, we get 7x plus 14 is equal to 4y. Now let us take 4y to this side and 14 to this side. So we get 7x minus 4y is equal to negative 14. This is what we have. 7x minus 4y is equal to negative 14. Now consider this equation. Once again we cross multiply. We get 5x is equal to y plus 3. Take y on this side to get 5x minus y is equal to 3. This is what we have. Now these two are linear equations in two variables. So call this as equation 3 and this as equation 4. So these two are linear equations in two variables and we can solve them. Now the coefficient of x is 7 here. The coefficient of x is 5 here. So we cannot eliminate x. The coefficient of y is negative 4 and the coefficient of y is negative 1. So we cannot eliminate y. So we need to multiply some equation or the other by a number in order to eliminate one of the variables. So let us multiply this equation by 4. If we multiply this equation by 4, we will have a 4y here. So we can eliminate y from these two. So let us multiply this equation by 4. So we get 20x minus 4y is equal to 12. And we write this equation as it is. So we have 7x minus 4y is equal to negative 14. This is what we have. Now we have the same sign here, negative sign. So we need to subtract these two. So we change the sign. Positive becomes negative, negative becomes positive, and this negative becomes positive. So let us subtract these two. 20x minus 7x gives 13x. Negative 4y plus 4y gives 0 equal to 12 plus 14 is equal to 26. So this is what we have. 13x is equal to 26. From here we get x is equal to 26 by 13, which is 2. So we get the value of x from here. X is equal to 2. Now we can substitute this value of x in any of these equations to get the value of y. So let us substitute this value of x in equation 4. So we have 5 into x. So instead of x we write 2. 5 into 2 minus y is equal to 3. This is what we have after putting the value of x in equation 4. So 10 minus y is equal to 3, or negative y is equal to 3 minus 10, which is negative 7, or y is equal to 7. So we get y equal to 7, and we have already got x. So what is the fraction now? The fraction was x by y. X was the numerator, y was the denominator. So now our fraction is 2 by 7. So this is the required fraction. The required fraction is 2 by 7.